proud graduate of Lansdale Catholic from 1997, and I have a daughter who's in 11th grade here, and a son in 6th grade who will be here soon. So I know you're thinking, oh, I'm so excited, it's the fundraising lady. Okay. So I want you to open your packet and take out the last form, because I happen to get to be an easy find as being the last form on the right-hand side. So this is my handout that I carefully put together to give you a summary of the advancement office. And this might not be how you were thinking of fundraising in your Catholic schools, but I'm going to try and reframe this for you. I came up with this little mission, and it's right at the top there in the small print. You're a partner in making your child's LC experience extraordinary. Say it with me. You're a partner in making your child's LC experience extraordinary. Yes, those of you who have been in Catholic school, you understand that fundraising is a very important part of the piece. When we come up with what we're going to do and how we're going to spend for the following year, we count on fundraising. In my office, we shoot to raise about $500,000 a year. $300,000 of that is necessary just for us to kind of complete the things. But you know that when budgets are tight, when things get tough, the things that end up going are the things that make your child's experience a little exceptional or putting a little bit of sparkle on the experience. So I want to be your partner in walking through all of the fundraising efforts to make LC an exceptional school. I'm very happy to be part of the Lansdale Catholic community, a lifelong member for, I guess, 35, 40 years now. And I was excited to come here tonight because I get to make 600 new friends. Maybe like 550, because some of you I already know. But the 600 of us are going to work together to make this experience for your son and your daughter really extraordinary at LC. In order to make this work, we try our very, very best to spread out our ideas and our outreach to a lot of different people. So we're definitely going to have fundraisers where we need parents involved, but we're going to have fundraisers where we get alumni involved. We're going to have fundraisers where you get businesses involved, because we want to reach out to the entire community to make this place stronger. So it's not all going on you, we're spreading the burden out. But I am asking you to try and consider getting involved in all of our fundraisers, and hopefully you'll find one, or you'll find an option that will really suit what you're interested in. One thing that I'm just going to point out a few more things before I wrap up. One thing is, in the fall, we have something called our 3 days of giving. This is really the basic minimum that we need everyone here to do. If everyone could make even a small donation during our 3 days of giving, which is October 1st to the 3rd, that will help us take a huge chunk out of the burden. And as they say, many hands makes light work. If everyone participates in that, we can easily reach our goal. Sometimes these goals seem really big and huge, but then I remember how many people are out there that support this school, but also support your children. So grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles who are so happy about their Lansdale Catholic experience. Also, I'm also the person that raises money for financial aid, and some of you are in a group where you are in an excellent opportunity to contribute to financial aid. Some of you are in a group where you're going to be participating as recipients of financial aid, and some of you are actually in a group where you can do both. And one of the ways that can happen is through the EITC program, which is the Pennsylvania Tax Credit Program. I really hope that if you've been in Catholic school, you've heard about this program already. Some of you have heard about it, but then you just shove the paper in the drawer and you're like, oh, I'm going to get to that later. I bet you that's 90% of the people who've ever heard of it. Excuse me. The EITC program is an opportunity for you to decide where you want your Pennsylvania state taxes to go. It doesn't expect you to pay extra taxes. It just allows you to point them in a particular direction. There are schools all over Pennsylvania, not just Catholic schools, who are participating in this program, and it is changing the face of their school. It helps to bring more bodies in, which helps to bring more teachers in, which helps to bring more opportunity, more things that make the high school experience better. So it helps all of us, and I'd like all of you to consider participating. Also, I do need to put a quick plug in for financial aid. If your family, if you have 4 4 children and you make under, your combined income is less than $170,000 a year, I really need you to fill out the financial aid form. There is a fee that comes with it. If that's a deterrent, please contact us. We need every person to fill out that form. And honestly, I haven't gotten the numbers for next year. Every year, the baseline goes up, so I do expect it to be higher than that. So if you have not done that already, I know many of you have, because we've started distributing a lot of financial aid to incoming freshmen. If you have not done that, please do that as soon as possible. It does, once you sit down and fill out the form, it takes about 3 weeks for all the info to get back to us, because we don't actually interpret the information. What happens is there's a third-party company called Fax that goes out and interprets all that information and then gives us feedback about how much money you would need to be able to be a student here. At this point in time, we are working really hard to try and fund about 40% of what you need. Not 40% of tuition necessarily, but 40% of what Fax tells us you need. As I continue to grow the program for financial aid, we are going to be able to fund even more of that. So please tell everybody, get everyone involved. We also have events throughout the year. Events are not just for fundraising, but they're also for bringing us all together, because we know that we want all of you, your students, the parents, your relatives, to come and become part of the Lansdale Catholic community. A few of them are listed on here. We will have a family food truck festival, which is the first Friday of school. Everyone should be there. We have hundreds of people come out to this every year. It's tons of fun, and it's not really a fundraiser. It's more of like a friend-raiser, where we all just get together and we have a good time together, and we recognize how special Lansdale Catholic is and why we're all here. Our 3 days of giving, like I said, comes up right at the beginning of the school year. And if you leave with one thing today, please make at least a small donation during this fundraiser. We'll run all kinds of incentives to encourage you. We'll crazy email you for those 3 days to give you updates on our progress. We also have a bag bingo and a golf outing. The bag bingo is in the fall. I thought bag bingo would have fizzled out years ago. I sell it out every year. It's completely astounding to me, because people keep coming back. They have so much fun. And the golf outing is the same way. We're having a golf outing on May 30th. People tell us, I have to get off of work that day because it's my favorite day of the year. We have tons of fun at these events. And again, they're definitely fundraisers. And we have a spring social that we started a few years ago that we're trying to keep going to get parents and alumni and really celebrate Lansdale Catholic. This year it's going to be on April 25th. You're all cordially invited. And it's going to be a night at the races. So I've never been to a night at the races, but I have to say, everything that I've done in research has gotten me really excited about this. So again, please see me as your partner in helping make this school work. We have a really large goal that we need to achieve in order to make Lansdale Catholic, or in order to give everyone access to all the things that we need. Give to our 3 days of giving. Please really consider EITC. We will have events throughout the year to help you learn more about it. If you want to learn more about it immediately, call me or email me as soon as you can, and I hope to see every single one of you at that food truck festival on September 5th. All right? Nice to meet everyone.